The BMW M240i has just been added to Rocket League. In this video, we'll go through everything related to the car, including the customization options and restrictions, the car in the garage and on the field, and the hitbox. Then, at the end of the video, I'll give you my honest thoughts on the car. In terms of customization, this car is almost the same as every import or common car in the game, which means that it's very customizable. Let's go through all the items together. You can fully customize these items: the decal, paint color and paint finish, wheels, boost, topper, antenna, trail, and goal explosion. There are no restrictions on any of these items. The only exception are the two decals that come with the BMW. When you have these decals equipped, you can't change the paint color or paint finish. These are totally locked. And the only restricted item on this car is the engine audio, which can't be changed at all. A couple of things to note on the customization are that you cannot use licensed items on this car. So, for example, you can't use your T-Rex goal explosion or Batman goal explosions on the BMW. And you can't use the Fast and Furious wheels, like the Skyline wheels. And lastly, the wheels that come with the BMW cannot be used on any other car. But the topper can be used on other cars, even licensed cars like your Skyline. Here's what the BMW looks like in the garage. Here's a full demo of the engine audio. Here's a quick demo of the car on the field. Okay, just quickly, before we get on to the next part, I just want to let you know that you can support my channel two different ways. One is by becoming a Mogz supporter by clicking the join button on my channel. For just a couple of dollars a month, you get access to a few different perks, or for a few dollars extra, you get to play some Rocket League matches with me, or get your replays analysed by me. And the other way is to use the MOGZRL creator code when making purchases in the item shop, in other Epic products like Fortnite, or in the Epic Games Store. For everything I've just talked about, the details are in the video description. The BMW has a Dominus hitbox, and I actually think that this hitbox is extremely good. For starters, the top of the hitbox lines up perfectly with the top of the roof, making this car a great choice for anyone who loves dribbling. As you can see, the ball doesn't clip through the roof at all, nor does it hover above the car. It just sits directly on the roof. So it's even better than the Dominus in this area. The next most important area is the front, which, whilst not perfect, is still really good. If we compare this area to some other cars in the game, you'll see that the BMW is not one of the best, but it's not terrible either. And again, it's better than the Dominus. The back is also pretty good, with only a small section sitting outside the hitbox. The biggest problem with this hitbox is the sides, which unfortunately are not very good at all. Luckily, however, the car doesn't really feel small on the field as a result, so I think this area can be mostly ignored. And lastly, here's what the BMW would look like with all the other hitboxes: Breakout, Hybrid, Octane, Plank, and Merc. As you can see, the only hitbox that's maybe an improvement is the Breakout hitbox, which is slightly better at the front. However, it's also slightly worse at the top. And the only hitbox that's an improvement on the sides is the Merc hitbox, which I think you'll agree is definitely not a good fit for this car. So my conclusion is that the Dominus Hitbox is actually the best hitbox for this car. My overall score for the hitbox on the BMW is 8.5 out of 10. Right up there with some of the best in the game. So my honest thoughts on this car are that I really like it actually. The fact that you can fully customize it sets it apart from all the other licensed cars in the game, or almost all of them. The customization is actually really similar to the Fast and Furious cars, which are also almost fully customizable. And I'm a huge fan of the Fast and Furious cars, so I absolutely love this. I hope that they continue doing this with more licensed cars in the future. One of my favorite parts of this car is the engine audio, which I find really realistic. It's probably one of the most realistic, kind of normal car sounding engine audios in the game. So when you're driving it around, it really just sounds like you're driving a kind of fast sedan. And I really like this. I think it's a really good change from the sports car sounds that we usually get in engine audios in the game. So yeah, I like it. It feels like you're just driving a normal car. And as we just talked about, the hitbox is really, really good on this car. It's one of the best in the game, and especially at the top, it's basically perfect. So I'm really happy about this, and I think that the Dominus hitbox is definitely the perfect hitbox for this car. Other than that, there's not really that much to talk about. The items that come with the bundle are kind of okay. I don't love the decal that comes with it, or one of the decals I don't really love. The purple decal is kind of cool, I guess, but you can't change anything about it, so it's just a purple paint job. The wheels are okay. I think it's a shame you can't use them on any other cars. I think this is a big shame, and I don't know why they've restricted them. Oh, and also you can't use the BMW's engine audio on any other cars, so that's another big shame. And the fact that you can't use your licensed goal explosions on this car is also a massive shame, because I pretty much only use the Batman goal explosion these days. The Dark Knight one is easily my favorite, and the fact that I can't use it on this car means that I probably won't main the BMW, because I want to use my Batman goal explosion. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But I do like the car. I think it's really great, and yeah, if you're a fan of BMWs and you want to pick up this car, then I definitely recommend it. It's not a bad car at all, and it's an improvement over the Dominus, I think. And again, if you do decide to pick up this car, please use the MOGZRL creator code on screen when making your purchase. Using this code really helps to support the channel, so I massively appreciate anyone who uses it. So let me know what you guys think of this car. Are you a fan of it, or are you going to save your credits for something else? Let me know down in the comments. And also let me know what other cars you want me to cover in this series. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not. Subscribe for more videos like this, as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Koensiigidsjflksdf.